Becky Streepy from Glue and Glitter, and today we're going to make my vegan pasta salad recipe with avocado lime-basil aioli. Now I know that recipe name sounds like a mouthful, but y'all, it is one delicious mouthful and it is a lot easier to make than it sounds. It's one of those recipes that's easy to make but doesn't taste like it was easy to make, which is personally my favorite quality in any recipe. On my website, it says that this takes about 25 minutes to make, but honestly, I think that if you're able to work on the vegetable and dressing prep while your pasta is cooking, you can get this down to 15 minutes easily. So let's walk through how to make this recipe and then we'll cut to the overhead so you can see how to do it. So first, let's talk a little bit about aioli. I know the name can be intimidating if you've never made one before, but aioli is just a mayonnaise-based sauce with garlic and usually olive oil. My version, instead of olive oil, I use a whole avocado to bring some extra richness and volume to the dressing. And then I also added plenty of fresh lime juice and fresh basil to really bring a lot of deep flavors to this recipe. The sauce itself is incredibly easy to make. You literally just throw everything in the blender and puree until you have a nice smooth mix. And then you're ready to toss it with your pasta salad. Let's talk a little bit about your strategy to get this pasta salad on the table as quickly and easily as possible. You already know that making the aioli is super easy. You can do that in your blender. I would do it once the pasta is on the stove and once your veggies are prepped. So get your pasta cooking, and while that's cooking, you're going to put your frozen peas right into your colander. That way, when the pasta is done cooking, you're going to dump the pasta and that hot cooking water into the colander, and that's going to be all you need to cook your peas to perfection. It'll defrost them perfectly. The next thing you'll want to do while your pasta is still cooking is mince up that red onion and set it aside. And then my favorite time-saving trick, the shredded carrots that you'll see in the recipe video, I did not shred those by hand. Many grocery stores sell bags of shredded carrots. You can totally just invest in one and save yourself a lot of prep time. Once your pasta is done and you've drained it with the peas, you're ready to toss everything together, chill, and serve. This recipe is great for potlucks and cookouts and picnics. It also works great as a side dish for a weeknight dinner. I love it alongside my barbecue baked tofu. It's also a great make-ahead recipe. You can prepare everything the night before, and I actually prefer to make it a day ahead so the flavors have a chance to really meld overnight in the fridge. I feel like it's even more flavorful that way. I think that's everything you need to know to make this recipe, so let's cut to the overhead and cook.